We are incredibly excited that you're here. We've created this report to help you and other local businesses be incredibly successful with their online marketing. First of all, I'd just like to say hello. We are one of the leaders in the local online marketing space. And the reason we put this video report together is to help local businesses with being able to get new customers. It's a completely different way of doing business and marketing our businesses than we've ever seen before. And it's all happened in the last 12 to 18 months. So we want to take you through and really get your arms around a new type of marketing called reputation marketing. So what we've done is we've done some case studies, and in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to take you through and show you the 7 steps to getting 5-star reviews fast. Now, these 2 case studies are going to show you how we easily got 16% feedback in 5 days and 11 reviews online in that same amount of time. Now, this is powerful because reviews are everything right now. As a matter of fact, in Silicon Valley, one of the keynote speakers this year, his statement as the keynote said this: there is nothing more powerful right now in social media than online reviews. It is the biggest influence, whether someone's on eBay or Amazon and going to the movies, or wanting to choose a restaurant, or more importantly, wanting to choose your company over another company when they're looking for your products and services. Now, really quickly here, the results may vary depending on obviously the quality of services provided, the unique industry, the geographical location, and also the relationship with the customer. If you're a restaurant, obviously the relationship with the customer isn't going to be as close as you being a doctor and having a one-on-one time for 30 to 40 minutes with each individual patient. So, but generally speaking, this strategy is going to impact every business that follows it. So let's jump in and let's talk about first why reputation is so important and the big shift that's happening before we get into the 7 steps. So one thing's for sure is that everything has changed. More importantly, even referral marketing has been dramatically impacted by reputation marketing. And let me give you this specific example. After going over 350 focus group attendees, they were asked the question, after being referred a business, what do you do next? Do you go to the yellow pages? Do you call a friend? Do you call information? Do you use a phone book? And 87% said they go online to find you. So if you've built a really good business and you get a lot of your business with referrals, make no mistake about it, 9 out of every 10 people that refer you, the first thing that referral is doing is going online. And so this is what they're going to be seeing, because 80 million Google pages have merged with company websites that reveals the reputation to the customer. So if you actually type in your company name and city right now in Google, here's what you're going to find. You're going to find your website in the very top. Then you're going to find 1 or 2 sentences about you that comes from your website itself. And then you're going to see your Google reviews right under it. And so what happens if someone sees 5 Google reviews like this one and it's only a 2.5 star? Now, you could have done the most amazing job and 99% of all your customers can be completely happy with you. But if those 5 people that aren't happy go online and leave reviews and you're not aware of it, you're going to lose a tremendous amount of business. Just not from the marketing you do because people go online to search for you, but also from the hard work of all the referrals people are referring business to you. Your phone just isn't ringing as much as it could be. So you can search for any company name plus the city and it will reveal their reputation at the very top, shining bright, especially if there are no reviews there. That's a glaring omission to say this company just is incredible. So here's what the question. The question is, how many reviews does a consumer look up before making a decision? Now think for a second. How many reviews do you look at before making a decision of taking the next step? Well, the answer is, shockingly, 10 reviews. So what if you got no reviews online? What if you only have 3 or 4 reviews online? What's going to happen to that consumer when they don't see enough reviews? Now, here's the next question. And I want you to actually think the number right now, because this is critical that you see the big shift that just happened. trusting your business. How many reviews does a business need before the consumer can actually trust them? What do you think that number is? The answer is 6 to 10 reviews. So this is the bottom line. Without 6 5-star reviews, your business just isn't trusted by someone who hasn't done business with you before. So no matter what type of marketing you do, whether it's PPC or blogging, you have a website, or you do TV advertising or radio, people search for you online. And if you don't have enough reviews to even show them that you're credible, well, it could look like you're kind of out of business or really don't have any type of legitimacy for people coming to you that don't have a relationship with you. So here's another powerful focus group that was done. We asked the level of positive versus negative reviews. Typically, what do respondents typically write? And this is really powerful. We found that 50%, 75%, or 90% leave positive reviews. We found a small majority leave negative reviews. So this is the really cool part. You have a gold mine of people that want to leave positive reviews for you. The issue is most of us just haven't asked for them to leave those reviews. So respondents generally are more likely to write positive reviews compared to negative reviews if we just ask them to say, hey, would you mind leaving us a review online? And if they do that, this is the most incredible thing that can happen to any business, because there was a recent study done by the University of Berkeley, and they published the results by going with over 328 different restaurants and businesses. And they found that if you increase your business by a half-star rating, you can literally increase your business by 19%. That means without spending a dime more in marketing, you could increase your business by almost 19%. So just imagine what you did last year in business. What if you could increase that by 19% without doing anything else except showing those that go online your great reputation and the great customer service that you provide and the great products that you have? Well, I'm going to give you 7 steps right now that we've tested and done case studies of exactly how to get 5-star reviews fast. Step number 1 is pretty obvious, which is create your customer list. Wherever your list is, whether it's in some type of CRM or it's in some type of database, you need to identify the customers that you've done business with in the last 6 months to a year. So you need them all in one area in a list that you can upload or insert into some type of system, an email server that we'll get to in just a few moments. So once you've got that list, the second step is to write what we call a request review email. This is a simple email where psychologically you're just simply setting up to ask your customers if they would so kindly leave a review for you. And so let me go over the psychology of how to write this email. First of all, you have an introduction. The introduction needs to say how much you appreciate them as a customer and how much you would appreciate if they would actually leave a review for you online. So you want to put a request review link in the body of that email. Now this email shouldn't be any more than 5 to 8 sentences. And I'll get to what the request review link is all about in just a moment here. But in the body, you need to put a link where they can go and leave a review. To close it off, you need to just say your commitment and your mission, what you and your business is committed to in serving them, and then put a PS. And let them know how much you would appreciate, again, if they would leave a review or feedback for you. Now, you don't want to send them directly online because you might be inviting them to actually leave a bad review if they didn't have a great experience with you. So this is a great way to filter good reviews and good feedback from bad reviews and bad feedback before they actually go online. And so the third step is to create what we call a review capture page. Now this review capture page has a few elements in it. 1, you're going to ask for their name, email, and phone number. 2, you're going to ask them for a rating and the review. Now we design these for our customers in this actual case study. So we professionally designed and customized every single review page for them so we could ask the right questions, cater to that specific type of market. But the basic elements are name, email, phone number, a rating, and a review. Now, you can do this in several different setups in kind of a ad hoc way by using a service called SurveyMonkey, using a Google Doc, using Survey Gizmo, or if you'd like, I'll give you our contact information and you can call us and we'll spend 20 to 30 minutes with you going over the details and helping you put this system together. But bottom line is you can literally use a survey to ask for their name, their email, their phone number, give them a choice of rating, and then an open paragraph where they can write a review, and then they can submit and leave their feedback. So step 4 is to write a response email. Now, a response email is going to be broken up into 2 types of emails. One is the thank you email sequence. Because if someone leaves a positive review for you, you want to thank them. And you want to thank them, but here's the key. And ask them to leave that review online. So in the intro of that thank you email sequence, you're going to tell them how much you appreciate them and the great review that they left. And then in the body, you're going to say, would you mind leaving that review on Google or Yelp or any other directory that you would like them to leave a review on? If you're in the medical industry, it might be on ZocDoc. If you're in the travel industry, it might be on TripAdvisor. And what you're going to do is you're going to put your direct links to your listings on those review sites in this email. So you give them 3, no more than 3, no less than 3. Let them choose. And then in the close of the email, it's a commitment in your mission again about serving them. And then always make sure you leave a PS and again how much you appreciate them and leave the 3 links again. So this is critical because the psychology here literally crushes it in getting people to leave reviews online. So once you set up the thank you email sequence, what's going to happen is you're going to take every single customer that left you a great review and feedback from the survey form and you're going to send them this email. Now, those that left a bad review or unfavorable review, which would typically be 3 stars or less, you're going to send them an apology email. We love to get great feedback that's not positive sometimes. It's rare, but when it happens, that gives us an opportunity to really take a look at what we're doing and see how we can do it better. And there's a psychological profile. And if you contact us, we can even help you with this of how to take bad reviews and literally turn them into 5-star reviews. We've done the research and we have the templates that show when someone leaves negative feedback exactly what to send them, exactly what to say to them in order to turn that bad review into a stellar 5-star review. So in this apology email, the first step of turning everything around is making sure your introduction has an apology. Take full responsibility for the problem or issue that they have and let them know that you want to solve it. In the body, you want to ask them to expound on the issue. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that same system, whether you're using SurveyMonkey or whether you're using a system that we created for you or a system like Google Docs, and you're going to create another page just like the feedback review page. But this is going to be an apology page. And what you want to do is ask 3 simple questions. What did we do wrong? How can we do it better? And then what else can we do to make it right? So what did we do wrong? How do we do it better? And what can we do to make it right? So when you give them the link to this document that simply has 3 simple things, it's got their name, their phone number, their email, and 3 questions, they're going to love you. Because the first step psychologically for anyone ever having a bad situation or a bad experience with a company is for them just to be heard. So this is the first step. There are actually 2 more steps, but this is the first step to take that you're going to literally turn every potentially bad situation into a 5-star experience where they're going to be referring you business. In the close, you simply want to give your commitment and mission again, and then a PS and restate the apology and a link of where they can expound on their experience so you can make it right. So that's what we call step 4 in writing a response email. Now, step 5 is to build an email server to be able to send this out. Now, you can set up an email server, typically costs between $500 and $750, but there are other ways you can actually get an email server with some very inexpensive services that you can kind of ad hoc together as well. One is GetResponse, another is iContact, another is MailChimp, and then Constant Contact. They range from $67 a month to $99 a month, where you can actually take your list, you can import them into there, you can send out that feedback request form, and then once you get those responses, you can segment or filter those that left good reviews for you and send them the thank you email. Those that left not so favorable reviews or feedback for you, you can send them the apology sequence. So it's going to take a little bit of time to put together, but it is so well worth it because this is powerful and it works. Because in step 6, simply send out 50 emails. Now, why don't you send out your entire list? Is because you want to test. When you send out the 50 emails, it's going to give you a response rate in what we call is the control. And with that control, you want to retweak your email to beat the control. And what I mean by control is you're going to have a certain amount of those 50 that open and a certain amount of those 50 that actually give you feedback. And so you want to go back and then look at the first email and say, what we could do a little bit better to make sure we're more clear? What can we do a little bit better to make sure that they realize that we really would like to get their feedback? And so the first one is always a test. And in marketing, we're always testing, split testing, and we're looking at the one control, which is the plumb line, and we always want to go better than that. So that's why you only send out 50 emails. Do not send out 100. Don't send out 200. Don't send out 1,000. How many you have on your customer list, segment them into the 50. And you want to start with the 50 if you can by filtering out the most recent 50. And step 7 is just look and review the analytics. So the next batch of 50 that you send out, you can do better and can test against the first 50. Now, let me show you the case study results that we found in doing this exact formula. We found out when we sent 50 emails, 8 of them gave us feedback. So 50%, over 50% open. That's 57% actually opened the email. 20% clicked on the link and 16% left feedback. Now these are powerful stats. You can see proof positive how you can get reviews. Now here's another case study that we did over a 5-day period where we got 5-star reviews on Google and 5-star reviews on Yelp. And not just 1 or 2. We got 9 5-star reviews on Google and 2 5-star reviews on Yelp just by literally filtering out those that left really good reviews and asking them to leave those reviews on Google or Yelp with those links. So you can see here 7 simple steps to get 5-star reviews in 5 days. So how can we help? Well, first of all, we're helping by just educating you on this huge shift in the marketplace and how you can take advantage of it if you've got the right strategy in place for you and your business. So if we can help you out in any way, just let us know. Here's our contact phone number, or you can visit our website. We appreciate you showing up and watching this report on how you can take your business to the next level by leveraging the power of building a 5-star reputation online. Thanks for listening, and if there's anything we can do, don't hesitate to contact us. And if you'd like to get more information like this, we come out with a report about online marketing about once every 6 to 8 weeks. So please let us know. We'd love to help you in any way that we can. Take care, and thanks for joining us.